Let me once again express my joy with you and congratulate you once again on the victory you had in the last thinly contested state assembly election held in March this year. Experience for consideration and approval. God bless Ondo State. God bless. To present this year 2024 budget. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to specifically thank you for your support for this administration and also for your unrelenting prayers for our governor, especially during this challenging moment. In the same vein, I must thank the good people of Ondo State for their outpouring of affection and supplication for Mr. Governor and for the peace of Ondo State. It is our fervent prayer that the able God who has started the good work of healing in our governor's land will bring it to perfection. It has been a determination from inception of this administration to take this state to an enviable height through infrastructural and human capital development. Despite the challenges of the global, national and subnational levels, especially in the areas of insecurity and microeconomic imbalances, we have been able to deliver substantially on the redeemed agenda. The objectives of 2024 budget are as follows: to invest in human capital development with renewed vigor, to independent revenue collection for attainment of financial resilience and sustainability, to optimize resource inflow and expand fiscal space locally and globally, to expand the scope and reach of social safety nets and economic support programs to the deserving citizens of the state, to develop agricultural value chain and promote expansion of agricultural productivity to enhance food security, to stimulate rural economy, to ensure effective transportation system for economic growth and development, to address environmental degradation occasioned by climate change, to adhere to development policy and ensure fiscal discipline and safeguard lives and livelihood in a secure environment. Total being 384 billion 533 million naira.
government's proper monitoring and supervision of commercial banks' activities daily to ascertain the extent of payments to customers. The federal government has pledged more fireworks in the coming year for quick resolution of all pending international boundary disputes. Director General of National Boundary Commission, Adamu Adaji, who disclosed this in Abuja, said the Commission plans to make all its zonal liaison offices active to handle activities in the zone for prompt action, as well as encourage states and local councils to establish a functional boundary committee. He stressed that the Commission would engage in more fieldworks for fiscal investigations towards making the boundaries more visible on the ground, as well as engage more in sensitization. He added that Nigeria is liaising with her Nigerian counterpart under the Joint Standing Committee and carried out reconnaissance exercise to recover all the old pillars placed between 1906 and 1908. Outside Nigeria, governing body of football in Europe, UEFA, says Thursday's ruling by the continent's top court that the body and FIFA had broken EU law to stifle the creation of a rival Super League does not signify an endorsement or validation of a breakaway competition. UEFA continued that it rather underscores a pre-existing shortfall within UEFA's pre-authorization framework, a technical aspect that has already been acknowledged and addressed in June 2022. The summary of the written judgment stressed that its ruling does not necessarily mean that the Super League project should now be authorized, just that FIFA and UEFA have been abusing a dominant position in the football market. The case goes back to April 2021 when 12 of Europe's biggest clubs announced they had signed up to the planned Super League, just before UEFA were set to reveal vast reforms to the Champions League. 2 years on, only Spanish giants Real Madrid and Barcelona have not stood down from the project, with Juventus withdrawing in July. And that's development stories at this time. Many thanks for your time. Good morning.